What you say doesn't matter at all. Not unless you have your vibe right. So what's vibe? My favorite definition of vibe, and I'm paraphrasing here, is a person's emotional state as communicated to and felt by others. So an emotional state, your emotional state, as felt by others. Vibes or vibrations are like TV channels. If you want to connect in fun, joyful, profitable ways with people, you've got to tune your vibe to their channel. To tune to those fun, joyful, profitable channels, your vibe needs to be fun, joyful, profitable. Your vibe attracts like vibing people, experiences, and outcomes. That means your vibe, your vibration in the universe determines whether your very life will be filled with what you want or what you don't want. I'm sure you've heard that like attracts like. Getting your vibe right is everything. Have you ever had a really horrendous day that just keeps getting worse? I know I've had a few of these days, and some days it seems that everyone I encounter is a jerk. But if everyone I encounter in a day is a jerk, I've learned that means I might be the jerk. I'm guessing you've had a morning like this. You're running late. In my example, I had a bad night of sleep. Then I have to rush out the door. I'm already running late. And this is the one day that one of the socks in the pair decides to give up and die of holes. As I'm getting into my car, pop the garage door open, I'm ready to fly out the door to make it to my appointment on time. I realize I've left the trash cans out from the night before, and they're blocking my way out. So I jump out of the car, I move the trash cans, I put them back in the right place, jump back in the car, finally pull out of the garage, I'm ready to head on my way, and someone's blocking the alley behind the house. And they're nowhere to be seen. Their big truck is just sitting out there running, nowhere to be seen. What a jerk. Jerk number one. Finally, somebody comes out, gets in their truck, doesn't bother to say I'm sorry, and after I've been delayed another 5 minutes, I am fuming, but I get on the road. Yes, heat's rising, I'm frustrated, but I'm finally on the road. And I look down and see a warning light. I'm running on empty, probably in more ways than one by now. But I'm emptying gas, so I rush to stop for gas. The first pump I find, out of order. Fly back in the car, pull up to the next pump, out of order. It takes 3 pumps before I can even pump gas into my car, and I'm running so late and getting so frustrated. Heat is rising. Jerk gas station attendant. Jerk gas station. Finally, I'm back on the road, running really late now, trying to merge on the highway, and no one will let me in. Cars are packed bumper to bumper. No one's going anywhere, and they won't let me in. Jerks. By the time I get to the breakfast meeting, okay, this is kind of a pre-COVID example, I'm questioning life. I make it in time. Somehow, by some magic, host seats me. I'm the first one there. So the person I'm meeting is 20 minutes late after I rushed all morning and stressed out to be on time for them. What a jerk. Can you imagine my emotional energy, my vibe for that appointment? I'm a jerk. I'm the jerk. Picture what it would be like to spend time with me while I'm vibing like this. Jerk vibe, in case you're wondering, isn't productive and won't help you find ultimate fulfillment. In fact, it won't help you find much of anything positive. On the other side of the coin, I've also had incredible days. Have you? You know the type of day? Blue skies, sunshine, sunroof open, with the love of your life, cruising from delicious lunch to ice cream place with your favorite music blasting really loud. Picture what it's like to spend time with me on those days. That vibe is joyful, attractive, productive, enthusiastic, passionate. If you've ever been on a winning streak, you know all about the winning vibe. Everyone seems to say, yeah, yes, I'll buy that. Yes, we should do that. Yes, I want to join you. Well, you bring the amazing energy and it compounds, and you hop from one awesome interaction to the next. Your vibration is at a super high frequency, and people respond. Hopefully by now you believe me that your vibe, it's everything. But you may wonder why it matters. You may be thinking you have no control over your vibe, so how much could it possibly matter? If you know me just the slightest bit, you probably know I'm not going to let you off the hook that easily. If we agree that vibes are everything, and our vibes come from our emotional energy, it follows that we must manage that energy to keep high vibrations. High vibrations equal high performance. Since I'm your high performance coach, let me share 10 ideas to help keep that vibe sky high. I have 10 top tips to help you manage your emotional energy and therefore your vibe. Grab your journal, grab a pen, take some notes with my ideas, but most importantly, add ideas of your own as we go here. Next time you're vibing low, maybe you'll find a way out with one of these 10 ideas. The first way to improve your vibe is through gratitude. I don't know if I can ever remember a morning where my alarm clock has gone off and I've just opened my eyes and thought, wow, I'm feeling great today. I can't wait to take on the day. I can't wait to get out of bed. I got more than enough sleep. I have all the energy in the world. It just doesn't work that way for me. So for me, I've trained myself that when my eyes open, I just want to think about one or two things that I might be grateful for. On days where I don't get enough sleep or I'm super low energy, it might just be sarcastic. And I might sarcastically be grateful that I got to wake up and face another day. But it's something. I've just put myself into the rhythm of gratitude. It puts me in a different emotional space. And when I'm in an emotional space that's different, my vibe is different. Number 2, movement. Anytime you want to change your emotion, change your motion, because emotion is motion. Go for a walk around the block. You've heard that advice from me for many different things. Take a walk around the block, work out, get on your bike, do push-ups, do cartwheels, whatever brings you joy. Dance in your living room, but find music. And speaking of dancing, number 3 is music. I have certain tracks I play that I really love that always get me going. You know, if I put on Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks, I am out the door ready to roar. Number 4 is meditation. So at some point in my day, I find if I can just bring myself some quiet, some stillness, some gentle contemplation, it brings my vibe up and it puts me in a place that allows great things to happen for me. Number 5 is visioning. You want to change your emotional output, your emotional outcome, your emotional intensity or feeling or mood. Vision. Think about where you want to go. Think about what a beautiful life would look like for you. Think about dinner tonight. Think about whatever it is that might bring you joy. Think about picking your kid up from school. Think about the next vacation. But find something to vision about in your life. And for me, visioning is not some big fancy vision board. If you want to do that, that's great. But for me, vision is just holding a picture in my mind, in my imagination, of something that makes me feel great, that brings me joy, and therefore raises my vibe. Number 6 is nutrition. When you eat better, you feel better, and when you feel better physically, you'll feel better emotionally. Pay attention to the input that you're adding to your body. Pay attention to what you're putting in your body, because that's going to have a huge impact on your output. Number 7 is sleep. And I mentioned this earlier, no matter how much sleep I seem to get, I always wake up a little groggy. But making sure that your sleep hygiene is on point will help you have a better emotional energy the next day. It'll help you vibe at a way higher level when you have more energy. And when you have more sleep, it's much more likely you'll have that little 2 or 3 second gap between getting irritated and doing something that you're not proud of. Number 8 is journaling. So here, grab a journal, write something about your dreams. Use your journal for contemplative thinking. Use your journal for poetry. Use your journal for visioning, if you like. Use your journal to keep track of your goals and your dreams. Use a journal to write quotes that inspire you. It doesn't really matter. Just get your pen moving and let your right brain take over. Number 8 is giving. The surest way to get out of your own head and your own issues is to find a way to help someone else. So make regular volunteering a part of your life, but also in a smaller way. If you're feeling irritated, or like I had said earlier, if I'm feeling like I'm being a jerk, I might just think, who needs to hear from me today? Who can I reach out to and share a little bit of joy with, or just reach out and show that I care? Number 10, this is a big repeat suggestion for many things. It's kind of like walking around the block, is breathing. So make sure that you're in touch with your own breath. Give yourself a moment to pause and breathe. So you want more love, more joy, or more sales? Work on that vibe. Lighten up. Have fun with it, and as soon as you allow for higher vibrations, you will attract more love, more joy, more profit. So comment below and tell me what your top ways to change your vibe are. I want to hear what your favorites are.